first of all, this is called the iodine clock reaction. And I won't explain it all in detail as I did in the last video, so that's why I deleted it. So here is the components. I'm going to read it carefully. Sulfuric acid, H2SO4, water, H2O, cornstarch, C6H10O5, sodium thiosulfate, Na2S2O3, potassium iodide, Ki. Look on bottom and it says main factor and speed of reaction, and then H2O2, hydrogen peroxide. And then let us read the labels carefully. So first we have the beakers and everything else that we need for the experiment. And then in the 1,000 milliliter beaker, add 120 milliliters of H2O, water, into that big beaker, which one it is. And then add 4 grams of cornstarch and then agitate it with that agitator right there. And then we start solution B. So in another 1,000 milliliter beaker, we put 80 milliliters of H2O and then 1/4 teaspoon of sodium thiosulfate, anhydrous without water, and then add 1/2 or more teaspoon of potassium iodide. That's the thing that's needed more of in the experiment. And then we agitate it, and with this little agitator here, and then we start solution C. Solution C says in the 500 milliliter beaker right there, then it says add 80 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, and then we finish solution A. So after we finish solution B and C, we add to solution A 200 milliliters of sulfuric acid, and then we agitate it briefly with this one. Then we pour solution B, the combination of these two chemicals here, into solution A, a combination of these two chemicals in this water here. And then add solution C into it, then put the agitator in there, stir around with the agitator, and then it should start the iodine clock reaction, and there we go. So this is called a magnetic agitator. It's one way of really stirring things around inside of a chemical beaker or something like that. So you can use this on almost any liquid, but here's a magnetic agitator pill thingy. And then if you turn it up on regular speed, it'll create a natural whirlpool, which will therefore mix things around in there. Don't want to put it on too high power. Don't get me wrong, you can stir it around in there, but it would be better to use the magnetic agitator, and here's the thing with which to take it out, and that's cool. So this is how you're going to measure the cornstarch. First of all, we have to turn this on and then put it on there. It's already tared, and now all I have to do is put about 4 grams of this cornstarch into there, and then we're going to put it into that big beaker, that one. Oh, that's perfect. It's 4 grams already. There's 4 grams. Now we're putting it into that big beaker. Some of the chemicals in this experiment are extremely dangerous. For instance, sulfuric acid, which is a very dangerous chemical. Do not want to get it on yourself. That's why you need eye protection, a lab coat, and special acid-resistant gloves, chemically resistant gloves, which are very special. Now I'm going to pour about 200 milliliters of this 1 mole solution of sulfuric acid into there. Actually, let me put this in the sink. Open the cap. And keep the cap upside down in the sink. Then I'm going to approximate 200 milliliters. Just a bit more. I think maybe that could do. Let me at least test it. Absolutely perfect. Alright, so as you can see, we've all got our basic materials ready, the hydrogen peroxide and the sodium thiosulfate, potassium iodide. But you see, we've changed the formula a little bit. Instead of 4 grams of starch, we added 1 gram of starch. And for this one, we added about 1/3 of a teaspoon of potassium iodide to slow down the reaction just a little bit so it'll seem more like a clock. So first, I'm going to pour my sulfuric acid mixture slowly but steadily into there. I know. Now, solution B. Slowly but steadily, pour it into there. Potassium iodide is the main factor and the key of the reaction. Main key factor in the reaction. And then finally, the 80 milliliters of hydrogen peroxide. Prepare for it. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
Whoa!
What the
Whoa,
heck?
that was really instantaneous.
That was instantaneous!
That was way better.
Oh, what the? That shocked me. I thought it would go slower. What the? It just went boom. What the? Oh.
Go.
So, I'm going to add a full teaspoon of sodium thiosulfate to this water here.
It's a full half teaspoon.
A full half teaspoon. No, we used a full teaspoon.
Oh.
We did, yeah.
Well,
we did.
I think that's a half teaspoon measure, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, a full one of these. All right.
Put it in that water. Then switch out what's getting mixed. Set that down.
Let me turn this off. Then put this in there.
Mix it for a little while. Tell them what you're going to do.
So, once this is completely almost done mixing, and it's mixing around the sodium thiosulfate evenly into that mixture, then we're going to pour this into there. And then you will see amazing, shocking reaction.
So turn it off and then only on to the tiniest amount.
So I'm going to do it
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
good.
And then, watch what happens when you pour it in there. It turns clear. Are you kidding me?
Oh, it's got too much. Stop. Oh, no, it cleared.
Nope, it cleared! Let me just add more.
Okay, that's good
Alright,
enough.
now, wait. Now, let's turn it up higher. And then, 3, 2, 1. It should change back to dark blue instantaneously. Whoa! It worked! Whoa! Holy moly! That's honestly one of the craziest experiments